Huh, cloudy again today. Well, good morning, guys. What are you doing today in here? Oh, hey, good morning, everyone. This is Organic Dairyman, and welcome back to my channel today. Today is Thursday, August 25th, and I hope you guys are doing great. I am doing great. I am just in the midst of weighing out some minerals and stuff that we have to feed the cows, and so yeah, as you can see, it is a little bit cloudy out this morning. But anyways, what has been going on? What are we doing? And yeah, what have we been up to? Well, I finally got all done cultivating all the crops, all the soybeans and stuff, and we got done baling second cut hay. We got all the second cut hay hauled off. We baled all the oat straw, and I apologize that I did not get any video footage of that. I don't know what I was thinking. I just kind of forgot about filming it. I know I haven't been filming as much stuff as I used to film, but yeah. So anyways, I kind of forgot about that. So I apologize for that, but I will take you up in the straw loft above the barn up there, and I'll show you what we got. Obviously the elevator is still set up there yet. So anyways, the the straw is all done. We round bale a little bit of straw. We just got to finish hauling off the last of the straw bales. And what do we got going on around here today? Well, today, you can see we got something different here. We got the electrical company. They've been out here. They put in, we're rerouting our power. We're getting an underground wire. Well, the underground wire is already in here. They put it in here last week. Have I got some video footage of that? I'll try to put it in here after this segment. But yeah, that's the new transformer box. They got to come back here today, shut the power off for about an hour and a half or so, and just get everything rigged up and hooked up the way it's supposed to get it tight in here. And then they're gonna take all that down. This wire is gonna come down. That pole is gonna come down. Well, they're not gonna take the pole down today. They're just gonna disconnect it all. They'll come back and take that wire down because that wire is just vulnerable to storms. Like there's trees that always grow up into the wire, and they got to come and trim it down. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, the electric company is gonna be coming out here and they're gonna be doing that. So so that'll be one less thing that we have to worry about. Don't have to worry about tree branches going down on the power lines and knocking the power out or something like that. So, and today probably might be hauling some manure, and obviously I got to work on the grain drill. We got to seed down some alfalfa. We didn't get that done in the spring for various reasons. It just didn't happen. So anyway, so we got a lot going on. I might break this video up over the course of a few days or so or more. So if I skip a day or two, that's what's going on. So anyways, I got to keep going with this, get the cows milked, and see how the day goes. Well, we got the electric guys here. We're gonna dig a tunnel. We're gonna bore a tunnel from down there, from there down to about there, to run the wire in there. That's what they're doing right now. They got a big vacuum cleaner sucking the dirt up, and they got the tunnel boring machine over there. So we're just gonna get started here, boring the tunnel. Well, I guess the electrical guys went home. They left the boring machine there, and they just got started boring a tunnel, but yeah, they left. So well, the electric company is here, and they're gonna doing their thing here, switching the power around. So yeah, that's what they're doing. So anyways, I gotta go run to town here and get a chain for that grain drill. And I gotta go over to my cousin's and look at something here too, so that's what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna stop over here at my cousin's place over here. He's also an organic farmer. He wants me to look at something and look at his soybeans too, and just to see how they're. This is like the second year he's grown soybeans, so he kind of wants to ask a few questions about it. So just to look at them. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do here, and then I gotta go to town and get that chain. Okay, got what I needed here. They have the chain, so I got that, and I got some I can't say grease. I got some lithium grease, so we should be good for that. Now I can go work on the grain drill or go haul some manure. My brother is back home hauling off some straw bales, and he was supposed to take the other camera with him and record that. I know he didn't take it, so anyways, we'll go back home and see if they got the electricity back on. Well, here's my brother unloading the straw bales, the round ones that are neighbor bales for us, since he didn't get any footage of him loading them up. It's the last bale. I got here just in time. So anyways, I gotta go work on that grain drill down here, get that chain on, get ready, so that way we can seed this field down to oats, or alfalfa. Okay, I finally got this chain on this grain drill here. It was a couple lengths short, and he told me that, so I knew that. Luckily we had some chain around here. The chain was practically like new. It got destroyed, or part of it got, you know, bent in a couple spots. It was from the corn planter, but there was enough, you know, good links on it that I salvaged the link to put in here. And then between the two connector links, it's a little looser than I want. It really should have a half link in it, but so anyways, I got this thing. I'm gonna take this out to the field out there where my brother, he's just going out there mowing down like the sloughs and stuff where I couldn't combine through, or where we didn't get planted, and there's this pigeon grass growing in there. So he's just gonna mow that. Anyways, I'm gonna take this out, the drill out, try it out, see how it works, and then I don't know what my brother, we're gonna disc this field out here. Probably disc it twice. Maybe we'll disc it once and dig it, I don't know. Or maybe let's dig it twice and seed it down. So anyways, I better get this thing running and take it out there and try it out. Well, I guess I found this chain was broke. I'm gonna have to fix this thing here, I guess. Or maybe I should make my brother fix it since he broke it. No. Cheapers. Yep. Fix, fix, fix. Here she goes. Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to day 2 of this video. Anyways, as you just saw, we just got the seed dealer, he just brought the alfalfa seed there. So obviously our plan for today is to try to get some alfalfa seeded if we can. Get the field work, get some alfalfa seeded. So, oh, the door was supposed to close. Don't know why it didn't. Did that? Whoops, the other one. I'm playing musical garage doors here. All of a sudden. Oh, the door, it must be. There it goes. There goes the door. Anyways, yeah, that's our plan today. We'll get some alfalfa seeded. Or first get the field work, get some alfalfa seeded, but first we gotta get done with the milk and chores here and then get after that. Anyway, so. Hey everybody. I thought I'd get some footage here today. We are gonna be seeding some alfalfa, and it's August 26th. And normally we always do this in the spring, but this year we thought we'd do it in the fall. Kind of the big thing was last year we seeded down quite a bit of new alfalfa, so we didn't necessarily have to do it this year anyways. But and then too, with everything going up and stuff like that, we thought, well, we'll save some money on seed and we won't do it this year because I think our stands are good enough. But we had a lot of winter kill this spring, and at the time when we seeded this field, yet we didn't know how bad the winter kill was yet because the alfalfa just hadn't greened up enough to tell. And we kind of wanted to get the oats in the ground, which now I'm really glad that we did, because we ended up with a really good yield out here in both our oats fields. They were probably around 70 bushels to the acre, and there was a lot of straw, and it was a pretty decent year for oats overall. We ended up with about 700 small square bales, and then 24 big round bales off of, I think we had around 45 acres of oats this year, so we were really pleased with that. So we just got the alfalfa seed delivered here today, and I think what the plan is that, like, one of the fields that we seeded down last year, there's quite a few of the bottoms in there that just flooded out from all the rain we had last fall. So we're just gonna break that one up because that was the worst one for winter kill and flood out. So we'll just next spring break that one up, and then this will be a new alfalfa field for us. So that's kind of what we're doing here. So I thought I'd get some action of it. We'll get some more action throughout the day. I'm not sure if we're gonna get it all done. There's like a 50% chance of rain this evening, so if it doesn't look like we're gonna make it, we'll just work it once and then wait till the weather gets better and then finish this job up. So we'll just have to see how things go, but I'm at least gonna get it dissed once, so you know, if it does rain, then some weed seeds can get stirred up and get started. And so anyways, that's the plan. So I'll get some footage here of what we're up to. Okay. Okay, just got done letting the cows out so they could eat their ration, their feed ration. And so anyways, that's done. Now the next thing that I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go back to town here in a little bit. I gotta go back to John Deere. I didn't even remember that chain, that little chain. Yeah, I'm gonna go to John Deere and just get a new chain. And there's a couple hydraulic hoses that are leaking on that drill. I'm gonna get those replaced. And then just so we get that ready to go. So that's what I'm gonna be working on, and gonna be doing here in just a little bit. So okay guys, I'm getting pretty close to being done here with this field. I went back over it. There was like some spots here where we went around this spring because they were too wet, and then there was some spots too that they just flooded out this spring. We had a real heavy rain towards the end of May, and I just dissed them like one way, the opposite way of what I'm doing now, just so it would kind of cut them up a little bit better. I came out with the disc spine yesterday and I just mowed them off, and I laid them, the windrows as wide, thin as I could. I figured that might be better than just trying to disc it without cutting it down. So I did that. It's, you know, made things take a little bit longer doing that, but I wanted to make sure I got those weeds worked up good. But everything seems to be working pretty good. Another thing I just wanted to mention, and if anybody out there has any suggestions, I'd appreciate hearing about it in the comment section. We're planning on doing some winter wheat this fall. Kind of the plan is I'd like to do it after some soybeans, hopefully over at the Far Away farm, but I don't know if that's going to happen. You know, just from the research I've done, they say here in South Dakota, at least in northeast South Dakota, you want to be between like September 10th and October 10th when you seed winter wheat. So I don't want to get too late with it, just depending on, you know, like when we would get a frost and, you know, the field conditions and everything, if we could get it in. Otherwise, I would probably just have to do it back here at home on some silage ground, and we should be able to make that work, hopefully, as long as you don't get a bunch of rain or something like last fall. You know, right now we've got, you know, pretty good conditions. We've been getting like just some timely rains, an inch here, an inch there, so it's been pretty good. The crops are looking really nice. They still need more time because, you know, the beans got planted pretty late this year, but as long as the frost can hold off till towards the end of September, we should be fine. But that's also leaving us a pretty narrow window for getting the winter wheat done if we, you know, if we do it on some bean ground. I got some wheat seed lined up, and also I got some nitrogen figured out. We have an organic neighbor that he does compost, and we bought some compost from him before in the past for like the corn ground, and so we're probably going to get some of that to put down for nitrogen. But and I got my seeding rate figured out. The seed place we're going to get the seed from, they told us like about 100 pounds to the acre is what you want to be putting down. But yeah, if anybody out there's got any suggestions about winter wheat that have done it, and feel free to leave the comments in the comment section. I'd appreciate hearing about it. Kind of the big thing why I thought about doing winter wheat was just the fact that it's really hard to get small grain in over at the far away farm in the spring. It just takes so long for that ground to dry out, and I'd like to kind of get some diversity over there in that soil other than just corn and soybeans. So that's what kind of made me think about it. And then also a couple of my favorite YouTube channels that I like watching are Oliver 66 Farm Boy, Ethan Carpenter. He's been doing winter wheat now for a few years, and he really seems to like it. And then also that Oliver guy, Chris Losey, he's been doing winter wheat for a long time, and he really seems to have good luck with it. You know, granted, they're both in Michigan and they're further south than we are, but I know it can be done here successfully in South Dakota. There's another organic guy just across the border over in Minnesota. He actually was instrumental in helping us getting going with organic. He's farmed for many years organically, and I talked with him about it. He's done it before, and so he gave me a lot of pointers about it. So I know it can be done, and I'm kind of excited about it, so we'll see what happens. Okay, got my hoses, and the price of hoses have gone up just like everything else has gone up this year. It's like farming costs, they just keep going up. And got some chain here too, so I'm gonna work at this, and my brother, he's still out discing out there, so I don't know if we're gonna get anything done. And I just don't know. I don't know what the weather's gonna do here. Just don't know here. The wind is, I don't know. The wind is out of southeast, so anyways, I better get this job done. Come on. Okay. I got that chain and that drill finally. It was kind of a bugger to get that chain on that drill. It doesn't help anything when we don't have everything we need out there in another shed. Sometimes we have things up here, so then I have to walk all the way up here, and that takes up time. But I got the darn chain on there. But anyways, I gotta go grab something to eat, and then it's gonna be time to start chores. We've been trying to get started milking a little sooner here in the evenings and in the mornings. So we got that. Anyways, it doesn't look like it's gonna rain any. So I think we're out of the woods for rain anyway. But it would be nice to get that seeded, alfalfa seeded, and then get some rain. That'd be just perfecto. Hey everybody, it's the next day here, and I decided that I wasn't gonna disc this field twice. Yesterday, it just kind of took a little bit longer because I was discing all the way down. I really wanted to cut that oat stubble up good, and I was just exhausted by the time I got done, and it was gonna be too much to try to push into one day if we tried to disc it twice and then seed it all in one day. So today I'm running about a mile an hour faster. I'm only going about halfway down, and so I can go faster, and that should it's kind of smoothing out the field a little bit better, I think, now. Getting some of those clods busted up, and get those weeds that were kind of holding into those clods, get them shook loose so they don't come back on us. And I'm just discing it straight this time. I'm hoping that way, you know, it'll make for a smoother alfalfa field. And being we have GPS in the 8670, you don't have a problem seeing where you're going and stuff, so it should work out well. And one thing too that sometimes I think tends to happen when you seed the oats and alfalfa at the same time, if the ground is a little bit wetter when you combine, it just seems like you get those tracks from the combine out there, from those duals, and it just kind of can make your field a little bit rough. So hopefully, you know, this will make the field a little bit smoother now. But we'll see how it goes. But we'll give it a try anyways. Well, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to day 3 of this video. And yeah, I know I said I might skip around, but so far it seems to be going 3 days in a row here. But yeah, today is the 20th August. I don't even know what the date is today, but all I know is it's Saturday. So anyways, I gotta go feed the cows here quick, and my brother's back out discing again, and I don't know if it's gonna rain. I checked the weather. The future scan doesn't show that it's going to hit us, but it's a little bit dark to the south there. So anyways, we want to try to get those oats, or not those oats, the alfalfa seeded here today. So, but I just got to do a little bit more work on the drill. Got to grease it and make sure it's all, you know, all the little things down there are cleaned out. So anyways, I better go feed the cows, get the cows let out, and get that drill finished up. So hopefully we can get that seeded if it doesn't rain or something. That'd be the only thing, or unless it gets too late, but that's the plan anyways. Well, it looks like it just starting to rain out here all of a sudden a little bit. It's clear over there. Rain clouds over there. So okay, I just remembered that my brother, he wanted me to come over here, and there's some tree branches that went down in one of the many storms that came through this year, and like that one right there, if you can see it there, push that in there further. So that's what I'm gonna do, ram it in there, or just get it out of the way here. There. Yeah, it stays put. Yep, there it is. So that's done. Then I gotta go and check some more in case there's any more places. Well, we're seeding alfalfa. At least I'm attempting to seed it. So just doing the headlands here, and we'll see how it goes. Oh boy. Well, I seem to have a little situation here. Apparently, this unit here, if you back up, it wants to keep turning. And when it backed up and threw that chain, or broke that chain, so I have to go back home. All I have is a half link. I don't have another connector link. I think another half link will make it work. But for some odd reason, this thing still wants to keep turning. And when it's raised up all the way, I don't know what's exactly going on here. I'll have to look at another one. Oh. Oh. Yeah, there's something a little bit different. Oh, I forgot about that grease stick. Well, I'll have to get this figured out here and see what's going on. Oh boy, I've been racking my brains out trying to figure out why this thing doesn't work. I know part of it has to do with something with this. There's a spacer here at the end with the spring. It's not in here right. I think that's part of it, but then there's something else. Those ones work just fine, but this one's, it still wants to keep turning. I don't know what's inside of that thing. You know, I've tried spreading it apart and it still wants to keep turning. So I don't know what it is. I tried putting a tarp strap on that thing to make it spread apart more. If I could just figure out what's inside of that thing, but I mean, the whole reason this thing, I had to replace this chain, and that was because of some little incident this spring when we were trying to back it in the hay shed one time. And anyways, ever since that time, it's been goofy, and I don't know. But I think the best thing is to take this whole thing off, because I can't do anything. If I back up one time, it will snap that chain. As long as I'm going forwards, it's fine, but then it always keeps running and running and running and running. I just got to figure out what's inside of that thing. That's all there is to it. Just got to figure that out. Oh, okay. I got it working finally. I finally figured out what was wrong with it. Something was a little stiff, needed more lubrication, and a tarp strap. So, but I'm just gonna seat here for a little bit and finish up the headlands, and I have to quit and get going with chores. That's all there is to it. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Today is, I guess, day 4. Normally I don't do 4 days, but anyway, it is Sunday, August 28th today, and I'm gonna go give this thing another shot. I never got any more done last night because the thing was still giving me trouble, and I hope today it's gonna work. Fingers crossed. So I'm gonna go out here right now and see what it does. I just hope it works. I'm so fed up with that thing that I could just take a stick of dynamite to it and blow it up. Well, so far it is working. I mean, that thing still isn't working exactly like it should. When I raise it up, that one unit still wants to turn a little bit. So I don't know. I haven't backed up with it, and I ain't gonna back up if I don't have to. But when I get done, I'm just gonna have to take that thing apart, because there's too much friction in there, and there could be something like a bushing out in there. So I don't know. I'll have to look at it when we get done. But anyways, it's working, so all that matters. Well, I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna have enough alfalfa seed to finish it. It's got from here over to there, and I'll be I'll be done. Okay, I just got done seeding alfalfa. Oh boy, it was a real struggle to get it done, but a couple things are gonna have to be fixed on that drill before we use it again next spring. That one section there is gonna have to be a couple things got to be fixed on there, bearing, and I don't know, maybe look at that other thing there. But anyways, we're done. We got the whole about 31 acres, it said, so that's what the GPS said. So anyways, I think I am going to end this video and call her good. So anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching this video. Thank you for everyone that unsubscribed to my channel, and please don't forget to give this video a like and share it. And by all means, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. So anyways, we're done seeding for the year. Anyways, thanks again guys for watching, and have a good one, and see you in the next video. Okay guys, we're doing the last and final step here for seeding alfalfa. We're just hitting it with the land rollers, so hopefully we'll have ourselves a nice smooth field and a good stand of alfalfa. And hopefully we'll get some rain here soon. That's the big thing.